So hello guys, welcome to Code Extreme. Today we are going to do this question. This is Leetcode's POTD today. 1317 convert integer to the sum of two no zero integers. So it is easy tagged. So what's the question is trying to say us? No zero integer is a positive integer that does not contain any zero in its decimal representation. So it is a number actually which does not contain any zero digit. Okay, so given an integer n, so we have given with the integer n, so we have to return a list of two integers where a and b should be no zero integer numbers, basically which does not contain any zero digit. So a plus b should be equal to n, and the test cases are generated so that there is at least one valid solution, and there may be more than one valid solution. We can return any of them. Okay, for example, n equal to 2, so 1 and 1 are no zero integers as they does not contain any zero digit. Okay, let a equal to 1, b equal to 1, both a and b are no zero integers, thus a plus b equal to 2 equal to n. Okay, so let's try to see this example. N equal to 11, 2 9, so 11 is the sum of 9 plus 2, and 9 and 2 are no zero integers. Also 8 and 3 is the answer. 8 and 3 are also no zero integers. Also 7 and 4 are answers. Also 6 and 5 are also answers. But 10 and 1 is not the right answer. As 10 is not a no zero integer, as it contains a zero digit. So how can we solve this problem? Constraints are given, so we can check each number up to n, we can check each pair up to n. For example, we have given n equal to 90, so we will check we will iterate from 1 to 90, and also we will check the pairs. For example, we will check this pair 1 comma 90 minus 1, that will be 89. So is it a valid pair? So it is a valid pair as these two are not no zero integers, thus we can return both of them. Another example which we can take from here, another pair is 2 comma 88, so it is a valid pair. Is it a valid pair? Yes, it is a valid pair. So we can check every number, and whenever we will find our correct pair we will return it. Okay, and if this contain a no zero integer, for example, we can take a pair 10 comma 80. So is this a valid pair? No, it's not a valid pair as these two are not no zero integers. So we have to also check the numbers, also check the digits of a number whether it does not contain 0 or it contains 0. So we can check it by converting this number into a string easily, and then we will iterate through the number and check whether it contains 0 or not. Okay, so very easy. So we will first iterate. We will iterate from 1 while I is less than n. Okay, or less than equal to n. What we have to do, I found a number 1, so I have to convert this number into a string, so to check whether it contains a zero digit or not. So string a equal to, there is a function to convert integer from string from integer in C++, and that is toString. So we will convert this I into my string, and also I will take another string by which I will convert n minus I equal to n minus I in a string. Okay, so these both are strings. Now uh, now we have to loop through these two numbers, these two strings. Okay, I will have to iterate through both of these strings. So for int I equal to 0, I should be less than a dot size. First I will iterate through my a string. Okay, and I plus plus, if I found a zero digit, if a ka A का J. Sorry, I have to write here J. We have used I earlier. So if A का J is equal to 0 in character form, then we will simply increment our I and break the loop. Okay, simple. Now we will check our second loop, second string, that is int k equal to 0 and k should be less than b dot size and k plus plus. So there is a observation here that if the first number contains a 0 digit, then we should not check our second number whether it contains 0 digit or not, because one uh, either one of the numbers in the pair, if either one of the numbers contains 0, then it's not a valid pair. So we can check it by putting a flag here. So bool flag equal to true. If the first number contains 0, then we simply put here false in the flag. If my flag is true, then only I will iterate through my next number. Okay, so hope you understand what I'm trying to say. uh, what is this? Okay, so let's iterate through this. If b ka k sorry is equal to 0, then what I have to do is simple I plus plus break. Also I will also false my flag here. Okay, so that in this situation, when both for loops are uh, my both for loops are run, then I will check here that my if my flag is true here, if my flag is true till now, means that this did not run, also this did not run, means that both of the numbers are no digit numbers, as both of the numbers does not contain any 0 digit. So if my both numbers are no digit numbers and they are adding up to n, as as this situation, they are adding up to n, means that I have to return these two numbers. So I will return my first number, but first I have to convert these two numbers into my integer, these two strings into my integer, and that can be done by the function stoi, which converts string into integer. Stoi of a and int y equal to stoi of b. So this will convert these two numbers into, sorry, these two strings into number, and we will simply return these two numbers, x comma y. Okay, and also we will return something here for the formality, but it is not required as much. But as the return type is a vector, so we have to return something here. Okay, so accepted. Let's submit the code. Let's submit the code. So if you understood the question, then please like the video. So thanks for watching.